commentary on the album, and a few other people have had commentaries on the album, obviously. That's the thumbnail that you're seeing all over the internets, all over YouTube. Drake album review, Drake album review, Drake album review. And I seen the boy Academics post on his page, our friend Joe Budden. And I was, like I was telling you, I was listening to that episode on the way to Montreal. Joe was breaking down his opinions on some of these songs, and he wasn't, I think Joe was not that harsh. I feel like other guys on the cast, like Ice, were a little bit more harsh. Like Ice was talking about, he has versions of the song, like the 21 Savage song without 21 on it, or no, some dumb stuff that the man was saying, but like he wasn't feeling the album at all. And Drake was, not Drake, Joe Budden was like, there's songs that you'll hear playing out at different places. It's not as bad as you think. Right? But at the same time, he wasn't easy on the critique. He was pretty much saying the same thing as a lot of people, but in a Joe Budden kind of way. He also mentioned the break, like I just mentioned just now, on how Drizzy Drake's going to be going on a break. He explained in the video that I just played for y'all about the stomach issues and different things like that. These guys get a little bit saucy and say maybe the stomach issues is because of his BBL. Because apparently, or allegedly, they're saying that the man got the ab sculpture thing, right? Like as if he doesn't got Johnny Rocks helping him push 2 plates and all that type of stuff, right? But, Joe Budden's been said this on his track when he had the 4 or 5 diss tracks towards Drake back like maybe in 2017 or whenever that was, right? So they've been on that. He feels like he's the one who really exposed it to the public. He's the one who blew up the spot. But let's hear this.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's yo, dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. Mm-hmm. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop these 25-year-olds.
We love hip hop.
I'm listening to the album. Yo, you're a 37-year-old billionaire. I get it that you appeal to the world. Loving about Cole, like my shit is happening in reverse. Like with Cole, he used to rap about kid shit. I'm a grown ass, like real Jersey City. I want to hear how you lost your fucking virginity. And then he started to grow up. Mm-hmm. And then the rapping sounded like an adult rapping. Mm-hmm. I'm want to hear adult Drake rapping for adult people.
No.
This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the.
So Drake responded. At Joe Budden. And this isn't Academics' comments, by the way. Okay? He'll catch 22, what up? He said, at Joe Budden, you failed at music. You left it behind to do what you're doing in this clip. Because this is what actually pays your bills. For any artist watching this, just remember you're watching a failure give their opinions on his idea of a recipe for success. A quitter give their opinions on how to achieve longevity. You switched careers because the things that pop into your brain had you broke living check to check, and the raps you write had 450 men showing up to your show in dusty Nietzsche jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. Please, to any artist, 1 second. Please, to any artist that's doing what they feel is right, don't let these opinions affect your mind state after the fact. And this is a guy surrendering. You retire and you never hung up your jersey and we don't even remember your number. We know you from doing this. You withdrew from the rap, not because you accomplished all you needed to, because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in the generations to think that the whole everybody is entitled to opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact that I did continue and do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need to put it in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasion. Drizzy Drake, ladies and gentlemen. Drizzy Drake. That ether, that shit that make your soul burn slow. So yeah, Drake responded with a lot of energy. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm feeling the response. Okay. I'm feeling that energy. Okay. Get him. Don't let anybody, don't let anybody slide. However, it sounds kind of defensive. It sounds to me like Joe really got under your skin, fam. Like an orange peel. Right? And writing a long ass multi-paragraph type of response like this shows bothered. And the goal is to always be unbothered. But I think Drake threw the unbothered thing out the window. Okay? The man said he's going on a break. And now that he said that he's on his break, he's got time. If you're on a break, like put it this way. If you're on a break, that means now you're not actively in the studio every night. You're not like, what's going to be my next project? So now I got time. I got time today, cuz. So now anybody who's saying anything, they're going to catch. See, Richie said it right there. They're going to catch the yellow tape. I got time today. No, Chubbs, no, leave me alone, fam. I'm writing, man. Nah, man, no, I'm not stopping. No. Mans are like, bro, chill. You don't got to write that much. Nah, bro. Send. Put the whole paragraph out. I'm not even going to break that comment into pieces. Nah, man. Take that. Take that. But it's bothered. It looks like a man who's bothered. It looks like a man who's upset. Okay? We're not going to deny that. When you write this much for somebody, it means you've upset me, bro. When I see you, it's on site. You know what? Let me backtrack a little bit. Actually, let's not backtrack, because I was going to say that he was getting spicy and he was writing a lot and putting a lot of thought into his response before he announced the break. But in his mind, because remember the Charlemagne thing, he went crazy on Charlemagne about a week ago. But maybe he already knew that the break was coming. He just didn't announce it yet. He knew after this album drops, I'm going to let the people know I'm going on a break. So he already had time. But at the same time, he was still making the album. So I'm thinking he's getting to this point now where like he just can't take it no more. Like I've proven to you guys that I'm the GOAT, and you guys always got something to say. So now I'm going to respond to you, and I'm going to respond to you so crazy. I'm going to violate you so wild that you're going to wonder if we have a personal issue. You're going to wonder, like, if I see Drake at an award show, will his goons jump me? Because the way he responded on Instagram, he seemed very upset. Like, he's not leaving any room for wondering whether he's upset or not. No, he's upset. Like, bro, I'm going to slap you myself when I see you type of upset. Yo, am I wrong about that, gang? Like, there's a lot of words to be writing back to a man that like is not significant in the game. Right? Like if Joe ain't that much of a factor, then why are you giving him all these bars? Like the man gave you 4 diss songs and you ignored him. and now you can't ignore him? Like, bro, just ignore this nigga. But yeah, he gave him a whole friggin' apartment full of smoke. A friggin' high-rise building full of smoke. You know what I'm saying? So Joe, I don't know, bro. It might be a check-in thing when you come to the 6, bro. I don't know. I don't think Joe Budden has any reason to come to Toronto anytime soon. However, I'm just saying you might need to check with a few people before you jump into that plane, before you pop out at the Pearson International. Just, you know, make a few phone calls. Do a few DMs if you have to. Please. Just for your safety, bro. You know what I mean? I mess with Joe a lot. And obviously, I mess with Drake. So, you know, I'm kind of divided here. I don't want to see my favorite rapper and my favorite podcaster get into like physical issues. You know what I'm saying? Like Joe Budden, like wife beater all ripped up and stuff like that after. Like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, no. Not checking with Friday. That's not going to help you, Joe. Don't ask me for nothing, bro. I'll tell you it's cool. And them niggas will push me out of the way and just sock and rocking me, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I can get a few people outside with us. Like, you know what I mean? We out here. But I don't want that responsibility, bro. Go call the GGs, call the Wassas, call somebody else. Not me. But salute to Joe Budden. Salute to the boy. But we ain't done.
We love hip hop.